Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot and to Cards of the Day. I do hope this finds you well, and as always, this reading is timeless, so you will see it when and if you are meant to. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And let's get into our reading and see what Spirit has for the collective. Too many, one at a time, please. Give me one at a time. Spirit have for the collective. There we go. Three of Swords. So this could be, broken heart. Somebody could have deceived you. This could be disappointment, discouragement. So if you are at a point where you were, hello Toby, if you're at a point where you were, your heart's been broken, your trust has been broken, somebody has done something that you did not think would ever happen to you, the Three of Swords is telling you that you're gonna move through this. Yes, there's gonna be, you're disappointed, your heart is broken, but know that you can move past it, because once you get past the hurt and the disappointment, then there will be some kind of clarity for you to realize why this happened. So it's kind of like right now you can't understand why this happened to you, and you're disappointed and you can't see why it happened. But I feel like out of all of them, there's broken heart, there's being deceived. But I feel like it's a little bit of all of it. I feel like you were deceived, which brought on the broken heart and the unhappiness. So I feel like Spirit is telling you you're going to have to work through this. It's going to take a little time. You're going to have to work through it, but you can work through it, and you're going to learn from it. Because with the Swords here, there is going to be mental clarity that comes. But sometimes I feel like, and this is what I'm feeling for this, is you had to go through this to get to something else. So this could have been a test for you. This could have been just a trial period for you, something you wasn't expecting. So know that this will pass. Let's see why the Three of Swords is here. Four of Wands. So that's why I'm saying this will pass, because the Four of Wands is stability. It's family, it's home, it's celebration. So I feel like it's saying you went through this because you're going to get to this. And it's like, I feel like if the disappointment and the heartbreak didn't happen, the Four of Wands wouldn't be here. So you're learning from it. You know what not to do. You know what things to look for. So with the Three of Swords, it's like you're coming out of this, and you're going into more stable environment, to a more celebration environment. So I feel like you're going to be happier. At the time of the Three of Swords, if you are still in that, you probably don't see it, or you didn't see it. But you are moving toward the Four of Wands, which is stability, happiness, joy, celebration. So, but I feel like this is something you had to go through to get to the Four of Wands. Give us one more card. And I feel like it took you a little bit, but I really do feel like it was, you learned a lot. Seven of Swords. And also with this, I feel like it was something that you had to break. Like it could have been like some kind of karmic cycle that you had to go through this to break it, to break the karmic cycle, to move you into the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So this right here is kind of, it helps explain the Seven of Swords, because it's like here you had hurt excuse me, and deceit and, you know, disappointment. But with the Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands is here and the Seven of Swords is here, it's like you had to leave this behind, this hurt and this deceit behind, to get to the Four of Wands, to get to the celebration, to get to the joy and happiness. And that's what the Seven of Swords is. It's like, leave behind what you can't carry. You know, only carry what's important. Like he's got 3 swords with him, and the rest he's leaving behind. He can't carry them. They're not important. So he's leaving behind what's not important and what is not going to serve him. Because if he struggles to carry all 7 swords and he doesn't get to where his destination or where he wants to be, it did him no good to carry all of them. So he's carrying what will benefit him and what will help him get into the next place he needs to be. So the Seven of Swords can also be about somebody taking something from you, you know, like stealing from you. Like somebody could have picked up and left in the middle of the night and just left you stranded. But with the Seven of Swords here, that it can be part of it too. It can be deception and stealing from you. And it doesn't have to be items. It can be stealing, you know, your trust. Now it's hard for you to trust somebody, and it's hard for you to know that you can depend on someone. But I feel like the Seven of Swords really here is to let you know that you had to let go in order to move on. So you have to let go of what's not serving you. And I feel like if you haven't already, you will, and you will see the Four of Wands. You will see the stability and the joy and the happiness. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So maybe you need to share your story. Maybe this is something of triumph and courage, and it's something that you can share with someone else and help them along the way. You could be a counselor. Maybe it's time for you to be a counselor, or you're an advisor or something. But this could be sharing your story, and your trials and tribulations that you went through may help someone else. So, and show them how you bounced back. You know, say I'm living proof that you can bounce back from it. So this may be the time to expand into something that you haven't done before. Maybe a different career you haven't thought about that maybe you should be thinking about, or a side thing. Maybe this is something that you may want to do on the side as part-time, you know, that when you're not doing your main job or whatever. Let's see. Coyote. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the trap. Let me read that again. Look out for the traps and the tricks of life and learn from them. So that's what I was saying earlier about the Three of Swords. You've learned from it. You know, you've like been there, done that, and I've learned. You know what not to do next time. Know how to face something if this happens again. And that's what the Coyote is saying. You're seeing things that you didn't see before, and that's what I was saying earlier. Mental truth and mental clarity comes with swords. So that kind of ties in with you seeing the truth and you seeing a different way to look at things, and knowing that you can make it through this and to learn from it and experience from the heartbreak and the disappointment that you have. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate everyone. I do hope you have a blessed day and love and light.